It's hard to think of weather and Los Angeles without thinking of Fritz Coleman, this guy over here. He's been with our sister station, KNBC, for the past 27 years. And not only is he Southern California's master weatherman, he's also a stand-up comedian and will be making audiences laugh here in the Valley at the Fantasy Springs Resort Casino this weekend. Fritz, thanks for joining us.
I'm very happy to be here.
Well, it's our
pleasure.
pleasure.
Did you tell people that I used to babysit for you?
Well, you did, actually. I've been watching you my whole life. I first time meeting you, I thought, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm meeting a member of my family in person for the first time.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to get a chance to meet you.
So you've been in TV for almost 30 years. How'd you get into the industry?
Well, I was in radio for 15 years. I worked for Armed Forces Television, for the United States Navy. I got into weather in a very odd way, and real meteorologists, real scientists hate this story, but I was a staff performer at the Comedy Store, and I had done weather earlier in my career as when I was in radio as vacation relief, and because they couldn't get the night watchman to do it, and they needed somebody to do it. And I was at the Comedy Store, and the news director from our station was in the audience with his wife and came up afterwards and introduced himself and asked me if I had any interest in doing vacation relief weather at Channel 4. They desperately needed somebody to fill in on vacation. And I was making $45 a night at the Comedy Store. I said, when do you want me to start? So I auditioned, and I did vacation relief, and I did weekends. And then 2 years later, I was bumped up to the regular weekday weather job. And I've outlasted lots of bosses.
And the rest is history.
It's just insane good luck. Really, I'm afraid to breathe too deeply that it'll all go away. I've been so lucky.
Well, it's been a pleasure watching you. And, you know, working in live television, we know that crazy things can happen when you're live, because it's live. You can't really do anything about it. Do you have some funny moments that you remember being on TV?
Well, you know, we're all victimized by computers. This whole industry runs on computers. And some people, if they've done the Universal tour, know that weathermen stand in front of a green screen. It's this big green thing. You're not really standing in front of a map, you're standing in front of an electronic rendition of a map. And so one time, some video got messed up, and I was talking about the forecast, and I ended up on a piece of outdoor weather video, which happened to be 3 women who were lying on towels at Santa Monica Beach, just sunning themselves. It was what we called our outside weather video. That wasn't supposed to be in my background. It was supposed to play separately. But just the perfect juxtaposition of me and these women. I was standing on this woman's stomach in the chroma key area.
No.
And so I just leaned over and blew sand out of her navel and went on with my forecast. It's a true story, and it made it onto Dick Clark's Bloopers and Practical Jokes.
That is fantastic. That's definitely one of the best bloopers. Now talk to me about your comedy routine, your comedy show this weekend.
Well, I've been doing stand-up and writing for other stand-ups and had my own television show, my own variety show for many years, and so really that's my background. And I'm an observational comedian. And the Improv is one of the places I started when I was younger, and Bud Friedman, the owner of the Improv, still gives me work, and I love coming down here to get down here and speak to the folks that used to live in LA but escaped, and now they're down in the desert. And I love to talk to people who can exist in 130-degree weather. It's fun.
It is. It takes a special type of person. Okay, well, we're going to be giving away some free tickets to your show to some very lucky KMIR6 viewers. If you want to just read right there, you can.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
You'll be able to see me, how fortunate you will be, tomorrow, free. Yes, grab a phone, because callers 6, 8, and 10 will win free pairs of tickets to the Improv Comedy Club at Fantasy Springs for tomorrow night's show. Call 1-760-360-1623. Bonded operators are standing by. If your callers 6, 8, and 10, randomly selected numbers, you will win. Dial carefully, please.
Okay.
Good luck.
Again, that number is 1-760-340-1623. Fritz, thank you so much.
Look how much that's been airbrushed, that photograph.
I think it looks just like you.
Beyond recognition. I'm so happy to meet you. You
Nice
do a great
to meet
job.
you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to have you here. It's a real honor.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll be right back.